Teachers Day weekend. Thank you so much for being our live studio audience.
Our live studio audience for
the No Script Society Public Access Channel. You know, we are officially on air.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This is a high budget affair.
Lots of hidden cameras everywhere. It's a live streaming, all of the good things, technology, so forth. Yeah, so we've got a pretty exciting show lined up for us tonight.
And just so you all know, everything tonight you will see will be made up on the spot based on suggestions from you.
That's right.
And so we are going, and also we encourage active participation. There will be a moment, one of the games, where, I don't know if you're familiar with Jerry Springer or the like of that, but like, if you get the urge to shout out like, ooh, you can.
Please do so.
Please do.
Nice. All right. I thought we were going to do a lot of warming up, but it looks like
yeah, you all are warm. So the one thing that we figured that you can't really have a show without a theme, right? And we can't have a theme without you all. So, without further ado, what is the theme of tonight's performance?
Cats.
Cats. The theme is cats. Excellent.
Now and forever, the theme will be cats. Awesome. So our theme tonight is cats.
Cats?
It's cats.
Cats.
Like what's the musical?
Well, we'll leave the interpretation up to the players. And speaking of the players, let's bring them out. Here they come. Woo! Very first main game. We're going to open with a game that is called Shift Left. And in this game, you're going to see 4 scenes made up on the spot. Each scene is a 2-person scene. It's 4 players, and we're going to be rotating throughout the scene whenever we want. It's kind of like you're watching TV and you're changing the channel. We'll call out Shift Left, and the players have to rotate left. We might also call out Shift Right, and the players will have to rotate right. So it not only becomes a test of whether the players can come up with an entire scene on the spot, but also whether they can tell left from right. Some would argue that that's harder.
True, very true. Well, should we get our players?
Yeah, let's get our Shift Left players out.
Okay, and to get our first scene going, can I get a suggestion of, let's get a familial relationship. What's that? Brothers, all right. First they switch, left. All right, for our second scene, let's get, what about a rivalry? What type of rivalry might we have here?
Neighbors.
Ooh, neighbors. All right, switch left. And for this one, how about a terrible place for a first date?
Cemetery.
An arcade. Oh, an arcade next to the cemetery. Do with that what you will. Switch left. All right, and let's go for, how about, what's just a weird job besides working in an arcade next to the cemetery?
Pulling railroad ties out.
Pulling up, okay. All right. You're reverse railroading. Cool. All right, switch left. All right. And repeat who are we? Brothers! Switch left.
Neighbors!
Switch left.
Arcade next to a cemetery.
Switch left.
Reverse railroad.
Switch left. How many did?
Yo,
What?
bro,
What?
I think you're old enough, man.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diet Coke, baby.
Ooh, man, that's the silver can.
Yeah, I know.
I've been on the gold can. Oh, that's got caffeine in it.
Damn right it does, bro. What are you, a chicken, huh?
Switch left.
Hey, Bob?
Oh, Diane, yes.
Yeah, I see you're using the weed eater I let you borrow there.
Fantastic.
Like a month ago.
Yeah, well, you know, neighbors are, we're friends forever. I mean, it's not like you gave back that blender I let you borrow 6 years ago.
I'm afraid to play Pac-Man. There's ghosts. That's like my biggest fear.
It's okay, because all those ghosts, they're not real. They don't come out from the cemetery next door, because it's a pet cemetery.
There's a cars, right? I mean, I don't think they're gonna catch on.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah. Like, should we talk to somebody?
Wow! Bro, dude, I only told you to have one, man!
I've had like 4 or 5 right now. I'm so ready to do some shit!
Oh man, you're gonna go into business and become an obnoxious CEO if you keep drinking this Diet Coke.
Remember
what happened to Dad?
I remember what happened to Dad. Hey, you know what we should do? Let's go up to the treehouse and throw apples at people.
Switch right.
You keep talking the cars up, man. Like, I know you're trying to like psych me up of like, hey, you're not doing a worthless job pulling up all these railroad ties, but it still feels like I'm not doing anything. Like, who's paying us?
We're gonna take all the railroad ties, we're gonna melt them down, and make cars out of them.
That's right.
I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. It's not worth the tickets.
No, it's fine. Try this game. It's called Dig Dug. You keep digging, and hopefully you don't find any skeletons.
Wait.
That's right.
It was an anniversary gift. It's not. You didn't loan it to me 6 years ago. I married Doug.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, mind if I borrow Doug for a while?
Back to front. Oh, back to front.
What's going on with my life, bro?
Ever since you had that Diet Coke, it's never been the same.
Dude, I've just been chasing Diet Coke and Diet Coke, just another Diet Coke.
Coke isn't it, bro.
Okay. I want a classic cola. I want a classic cola, man.
What's next, RC?
Switch left. Switch left.
We're not even seeing together.
Something I have to tell you. I've been dead for 5 years.
And scene.
Thank you so much to our shift left players.
Yes, indeed. I remember my first Diet Coke.
Glad those days are behind us.
Yeah. What's our next segment going to be?
Well, our next segment, I'm glad you asked. Our next segment is going to be a talk show. And it's not just any talk show. This is a talk show specifically where we will have our guests from a fairy tale or legend. Which fairy tale or legend are our guests from?
Snow White.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. All right.
Very nice. Shall we get that started?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bring one up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Papa Goose, and this is the Fairy Tale Files. Tonight I have a sad and lurid tale about a young woman who faced the harshest obstacles in life. She was a pretty young lady, too pretty for her own good, because she was scorned by her very own family. How beautiful. She was forced out of the castle in which she blissfully lived and into the forest to survive her own under pain of death. How awful is that? Do we want to meet this young woman? Yeah! Bring her out. I want to introduce you to Snow White. Woo! So, how are you?
Oh, I'm just fine, thank you.
I really appreciate you being here with us tonight. I know you've gone through a lot.
It's true.
How did it feel when you attract the ire of your very own stepmother? I mean, who would believe a stepmother could be so cruel?
Well, she was always kind of a bitch. So, not surprised.
And she was such a bitch that she sent the local woodcutter to cut out your heart. Is this true?
Unfortunately, I hate to say more unkind words, but it is true. She did send the woodcutter out to kill me. But the woodcutter took pity on me for only half a moment, and then I was able to kick him in the balls.
The self-defense classes paid off, huh?
It's true, my father was a thinker.
Once again, I just can't believe there could be a stepmothers who are known for being the bastion of goodness and understanding. Possibly be a stepmother so evil. I think we need to meet her to find out, don't you? Right after this commercial.
Oh, that was fun.
Gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Yes, it was. And that's just the start of things. But you know, we wouldn't be anywhere without our sponsors.
Our sponsors, our lovely, lovely sponsors, who we are so thankful for.
Agreed. Cat Stevens.
Cat Stevens sponsored it.
Cat Sup.
Caterpillar, you know.
Cat Baloo.
Cat Blue. Oh, yeah.
Tigers.
Tigers. We've got lots of tigers, we've got lions, we've got like pretty much any cat that you can think of. Now, it's worth mentioning that all of the cats need a litter box.
It's true. It is very true. Even Cat Stevens.
It's not. So what we've been doing is we need an extra large litter box, right, for all of our big cats,
Of course.
and Cat Stevens, I guess. So, in order to make that litter box, we thought we could melt down the steel from railroad tracks.
That's right. That's true.
And to be honest, it works a hell of a lot better than the cars did. Because it's just kind of motionless. It's not relying on moving parts.
That's true.
So, if you want to buy a gigantic litter box made from melted out railroad ties, come see us after the show. We've got like 3.
And yeah, honestly, we don't get a lot of money from cats, so if you could buy a litter box, that would really help us out a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Daddy!
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, meet the villain of our story, the wicked stepmom, or as we call her, Karen.
Hey, loser! What up? You mad I married your dad? What up, Goose?
Karen, you
Yeah?
don't seem like a very good mom.
Oh no, I'm a stepmom.
So, what was it about Snow White that filled you with such ire, such rage that you had to act in the way that you did?
Well, you know, I was talking to my mirror, right? And my mirror's like, listen, Karen, Snow White is a big old bee. And I was like, you know what, mirror? Agreed. And I didn't like the way her face. Don't like her face.
And by mirror, you mean your ex account, correct?
Yeah.
Snow White, how does it make you feel to hear this?
I mean, it doesn't really make any sense, does it? I think probably she needs help. She's
What? Hey!
talking.
Hey!
She's talking to her.
Hey! Don't listen!
Fight!
Listen!
Fight! Fight!
Listen.
Fight! Fight!
You know, Karen, don't play. Karen's not gonna play today, okay?
Oh.
Karen, I don't want to hurt you.
You really gonna come for me?
I think what the audience wants Snow, I think what the audience wants to know are, you really gonna pet up with that shit?
Yeah!
She's gonna hit me?
Sleepy. Take your time out.
So, you thrust her into the force. I bet you were really proud of yourself.
Yep, once she couldn't find her way back. It's good at that.
But surprise, I don't think things worked out the way you thought they would.
No, I didn't.
No, because She was out there alone, left to die. But she found the help of a stranger. Or should I say, strangers. We'll hear more after this message.
Oh man, you know, it's springtime in the air, everything's warming up, the sunshine's coming back. You know what I really need in my life?
Answers to every possible question you
Yes, that's exactly what I
That's
need.
all I want.
How
Is
can
that
I
too
get
much to
that?
ask?
You know, yeah. Where is there any way that I could possibly get the answers to any question I happen to ask?
Well, certainly not with a regular mirror.
Ooh, really?
But
Seems to have some sort of other mirror?
if you use this magic mirror,
Oh hi.
let's try it out.
Mirror, mirror in David's hands. Will I find love?
No.
It was right.
It works!
How much is that worth?
That is only $19,099. It's a bargain at any price.
And specifically that price too.
So if you want to buy a magic mirror, you can talk to us after as well.
Oh please, yes, we have a merch table.
Here's the magic mirror and glitter boxes.
Oh, Daddy!
Hey! Try to be civilized.
Karen will call
I
you.
am trained in cat food. So.
Just calm yourself. You shouldn't have to debase yourself in front of her. So, you're lost in the forest, all hope's lost. Then, you meet some helpful miners that turned your life around. Saviors, if you will. Would it surprise you to know that I have all 7 of them here tonight? Here are the 7 dwarves! Hello. You guys are true heroes and patriots. You know that, correct?
Yeah.
So, you're off to work in your lucrative business of farming blood diamonds.
Oh, no.
And you come across this poor little girl, shivering, starving, half dead. What did you all think?
I was asking the cook one day what kind of mushrooms did we eat then?
She was really big.
Very good.
And she wasn't a hallucination, she was very real, wasn't she?
Yes.
So you took her in.
Yes.
That's not what happened. That is a lie.
I bet she just broke into your house, right?
Listen, all I did was
right?
ask them for directions. And the next thing I know, I'm cooking and cleaning for 7 short, smelly men.
I mean, it's.
It looks bad. It looks bad.
So you found this poor girl, you say, and then you forced her into servitude in order for you to save her life?
Good job.
It was all Doc's idea.
Don't put this on. No, well, okay. So this is what happened, all right? I got behind on chores, and then, obviously she's a little particular. So she was like, I'm not going to live in a house in this mill. She started doing everything.
Did you sing and birds came around? Was
That was the
what is that?
Yeah. Bird feeder.
Yeah. It's her voice. The birds come.
It looks like you're not having a very good time, Snow.
What
What if I told you I had one last surprise for you? What if I told you I could get you out of this situation? And that I booked you a hot date with a mystery prince who's going to come out to meet you right now!
Hi.
and just flop around and stuff?
Yeah, fuck it.
Hell yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, you have a night, and do not forget to spay and neuter your cat Stevens. Get out
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What a segment that was.
Yeah, the only way we could estimate it would be if a disaster happened.
Well, it just so happens.
A disaster happened.
What disaster was that?
Wait, there was a catastrophe. To give you a little bit of an idea, we're going to have some reporters ask some questions about this catastrophe to an expert. Our expert is an expert in just about everything except for exactly what the catastrophe is. And the expert will have to figure that out.
And I have to follow the clues. So, what might be a catastrophe that just
Cat tornado.
ran out? The world has run out of toothpaste.
The world will run out of toothpaste.
Worldwide toothpaste shortage.
All right. Let's get our reporters in and ready, and somebody gets quiet.
No, we're sure.
Right this way, sir.
All right, and this is Steve Smith, the president of the American Dental Association.
Let's see, this is a very dire situation, but let's get to, yes.
This is a beginning. Yes. My name is I'm Mrs. White from the Polishers Association, and I was just wondering, like, how long before the plaque becomes concerning?
Well, this depends on a lot of factors, and how much you brush your teeth, and how much you are, what kind of, flossing is always a big question. It's a little too soon to tell, but we're working on it.
Halitosis? Honestly, with the state of things, a lot of us have lost our partners. Do you have any support for people who are recently single?
Bad breath is a problem that everybody that it can affect everyone, and it's just important that we gel as a community and that we reach out for our resources and just to stay calm. Yes, sir.
So are you telling us we're switching to gel?
All the options are still on the table. We're not making any definitive decisions yet, but that could change in the future. Yes, sir.
Good evening. I'm Bob Fluoride. So can you emphasize the gel situation? What else other alternatives do you have for this shortage?
Excellent question. Yes, there's Listerine. There's salt water. There's caffeine. And pretty much anything you want to stay away from the unnatural things.
Colgates. So if people don't want to use these alternatives, what are we going to do about the stench?
Well, dealing with the stench of people with bad breath on a global scale, we're going to need to instigate, maybe go around door to door and have people rinse their mouths out.
Yeah, this is Jackson with the Sensodyne Times. So, is there any plan now that we have the shortage going on? What we're going to do with all the empty tubes?
The toothpaste shortage is not everyone's minds. It's very concerned, but what we're going to do is use homeopathic toothpaste, which works about a tenth as good, and like I'd use it 10 times more. Yes, sir.
Jim Johnson from the Crestwell News. Is this happening everywhere at once because people use way too much of it instead of the small pea size you're supposed to use on the toothpaste? Toothbrush use a really massive amount, like a big S that just takes way too much of it all at once. Is that what is happening?
This isn't a shortage situation caused by hoarding of toothpaste, and people just not using it or using it too much. And yes,
Hi, I'm the 5th dentist, and honestly, I never approved of any of the brands. So, what do you say to the people who honestly think this is a change for the good?
All change is good. Sometimes change is necessary. You just gotta roll with it and realize it's not the end of the world. There will be more toothpaste.
Just for the sake of our audience, go ahead and summarize what happened.
There is a global toothpaste shortage.
Yeah!
There we go. Thank you so much for that. Now we've talked a lot about our sponsors, but we have a very, very special sponsor. This is a product that is very near and dear to our hearts.
It is.
So near and dear to our hearts that we don't know what it is.
That's very true.
So,
We're a bit flighty.
what I'm going to need from all of you is a verb.
Run.
Run.
What
All right.
about a noun?
Cat tree.
Cat tree.
Cat tree and run.
A running cat tree.
Running cat tree.
So,
It's time for Innovation Corner. Or as we like to call it.
stunning innovation!
Hi everybody and welcome. I'm Clark Carson. Welcome to Stunning Innovations. And then, do I have a product for you guys today? Today is a very special day.
We all have fat cats. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. They're adorable. They're cute. We free feed them when we shouldn't, but they're a little rotund. I have a special guest here with a product that is going to change all of our lives. Let's bring him out here.
Be here. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, Clay. Can you please tell us about your product and what you were thinking when you were inventing it?
Absolutely. So, I've got all these cats at home, and we had, in Australia, we had all these trees, but then they all burned down, and where my cats are going to go for exercise.
Yeah.
So, we take artificial trees,
Okay.
and we put legs on them, and then they run around and the cats chase them.
It's so easily to understand. It's great. It's fantastic. Our lives are going to be changed forever. Now, you said you had multiple cats. How many cats did you get to lose weight on with this product?
Well, of the 35 cats I've had, 3 have lost 2 pounds.
3 That is amazing. In fact, I have somebody here with a testimonial who had the fattest cat. And actually, I'll just bring them out to tell us about the.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Here's a treat.
Hi, welcome to Stunning Innovations. I'm so excited to have you here.
Yeah, I mean, this is Snuggle Lumps. Yeah, and as you can see, Snuggle Lumps is a little overweight.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Don't let Snuggle Lumps hear, because Snuggle Lumps goes insane.
Okay, Snuggle, what you?
Yeah, you look great, Snuggle Lumps. You look great.
Well, we have a product here that we would love to test live in front of everybody. Clay, can you please turn the machine on for Snuggle Pumps?
Mr. Snugglewumps, what do you think about this?
He seems happier.
Huh? Hey, it's like a tree that rocks.
He's working up towards it.
That's right.
Well,
look at that.
Snuggle Lumps, it's okay. I honestly do a lot of things for Snuggle Lumps, so that because Snuggle Lumps doesn't like a lot of things.
We love our pets.
Yeah, I don't really want Snuggle Lumps to pee on me anymore, so I'll actually just go ahead and do this.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Yeah, plus it might,
But I'm sure it's helping Snuggle Lumps.
Of course.
The pounds are burning off and then getting skinny in front of our eyes. It's amazing, folks.
Wow.
I don't know about you guys, but I paid upward of like $700 for something like this. I don't know, is that crazy? That might be crazy. That's a lot of money. How much do you have for us here today?
Well, because we've been overrun at the factory, $699.
$699! Today only! Everybody, here's our phone number.
Oh my God! This has been Stunning Innovations, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
What a stunning innovation that was.
I know I was stunned. Oh my goodness.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, which means it's time for the nightly news.
We gotta get our news.
We've gotta get our
Even
news.
here at Public
Gotta get our news.
We've gotta get our own special brand of news.
Our own special brand of news, which is worth mentioning that this is no ordinary news team.
Well, of course not.
Well, the anchor is an ordinary anchor.
We wouldn't just hire just anyone.
No,
Our night
we wouldn't hire just anyone.
No, our co-anchors and our sports and our weather all have some sort of strange quirk about them. Let's see. Our co-anchor perhaps is a person from our anchor's past. Like, who might this person be to our anchor character?
An ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend. All right. And for sports, let's say, someone a big deal in the mid-2000s. It's a famous person from like the early 21st century.
David
Beckham. All right. And then for sports. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. For weather. For weather, we've got a famous historical figure over here. Shakespeare. Just a quick recap. We've got
Yo.
a ex-boyfriend, David Beckham. Was that a bit?
William Shakespeare.
Let's take it away with the nightly news.
Welcome to our 8 o'clock broadcast. Tonight we're going to be discussing a lot of great things. Cats, are they trying to kill us? Get ready. Let's check in with our co-anchors.
Certainly. Hey.
Hey.
You look so good.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I took a shower today.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You look nice as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like your haircut. It's swoopy and attractive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a long time. So good to see you.
Yeah. Well, you're on news every
Yeah.
single night.
Oh.
So I guess it has been a long time.
I guess,
Yeah.
I'm just remembering.
Oh, yeah, the
The good
past.
times.
Yeah. That was a good time together.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in further news, missing record collections. Did we ever get them back?
Well, as I recall, it was a gift, and you don't give gifts back. Just like love is a gift. And I guess you just give that back, don't you?
Okay, well, I guess some people think you need to get married and have kids when you're 22, but we can talk about sports instead.
Yeah, let's just change the subject like we always do. That sounds great. Okay, cool, Steve. Let's go to sports.
Hello, and thanks for having me. A lot of stuff going on in the world of sports, but I'm really here to talk about the only one that really matters, which is football, as in the real football, not that other American shit. But we're talking about football here. Big week for football. Wrexham played Farmingham, and it was a real burner at 1-1 each. And then we also had Southampton play the Wallaby Club FC, and that one was 1-1 after 2 hours. I mean, really, these teams tried their hardest, but they're not as good as like the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
Remember, I play with my ball. I always feel like a little more at home when I play with my ball.
Just play.
Yeah, just keeps me at home a little bit.
Yeah, just play with your ball.
Yeah.
I think you should bend it. Bend it.
I just want to say I appreciate how welcoming you Americans have been. It's hard to transition from another country, but you've been so great.
Where's Posh?
We're not speaking at the moment. It's
that's okay.
Can you give her my number?
Yeah, okay, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, Steve. It's right in front of me. That's fine. Tasha's hot. I want her number 2. David, thank you, Beckham. Yeah. Let's go. Are you okay with us going to weather, or did you want to just like...
It's whatever, babe. It's all good.
Babe? Cool. Cool. Weather!
Ah, alas, prithee peace, this 'tis the weather. So, we have a 7-day forecast, if not a fortnight, you see. We have the winds of change go all the way through the east coast, and then hit around the transatlantic area. But, prithee peace, you do look like the sun. Oh, but alas, poor Steve. It will be sunny, with a 60% chance of rain all the rest of the week. Back to you, Steve.
You see
Yeah.
Willie over there.
I don't like him talking to you like that.
I like him a lot. But you know, maybe after, let's go hit at the bar and talk about old times and get drunk and do something stupid.
That sounds weird.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Let's do a nightly news player. Does that bring us?
That's the news, so that actually brings us to a little bit of a break in our broadcast. We're going to go ahead and turn this baby off. And, oh, thank God.
Okay. All right. Just we're being pared down a little bit and relax for a few minutes.
Yeah, we're going to give you a brief intermission. So go enjoy and come back. And we've got a lot more show for you tonight. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you in a few minutes.